Hey guys, this is Statton. Hey guys, welcome to another Heart to Heart with Statton, where feelings matter but the facts come first. Now, I'm excited to announce something that I have planned in the future. About a week or two ago, I did my very first live stream to celebrate my 100th subscriber. And to tell you the truth, I loved it to the point where I would like to take my Heart to Heart series and turn it into a podcast. Not to where it'd be a podcast all the time. I may still do the videos that I'm doing right now. I won't be able to do a podcast every week because, well, my work schedule gets in the way. I don't have the same days off every week, so what days I have off one week, I'll be working the next week, and so on and so forth. It's kind of a jumbled mess in that sense. Otherwise, I would love to do this the same day every week. Also, for this reason, the Heart to Heart series will no longer be on Wednesdays. It'll be on whatever days I can fit it in, where I can actually do it. Especially considering the fact that I'll be live streaming them from now on. But if you're wondering what is the purpose of me live streaming it, here's the point of it. I want to make it so you, the viewers, can have a voice in the subjects too. As all of you know, I leave the link to my Discord server in the description of my videos. Well, in my server, I have VC channels where people can voice chat with one another. And I'm going to use one of those channels for my Heart to Heart series. So if you're hearing a subject I'm talking about, whether if you agree with it or not, it doesn't matter to me. You don't have to agree with it, but if you feel the need to say something, you're free to go into my Discord server, hop into that channel at a specified time, that is, and I'll give more details on that one in a moment. And you'll be able to hop in, and you'll be able to speak your piece on the matter, voice your opinion on it in the live stream itself. And you don't even have to be playing the game I'm playing. You could. It would be like a radio talk show, and you and me talking to all of you would be like me receiving the calls. However, the part where I mentioned at a specified time, it's because what I would like to do is have maybe 5 to 10 minutes where I talk about the specified subject. And I would just like to voice my thoughts and opinions on it. And then after that, turn it to you, the viewers, to hop in, and I would listen to what you would have to say. And not just me, but the other viewers of the stream would hear what you have to say on the matter. And another thing you need to know about me is I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong on stuff. So if it turns out you voice your disagreement and you have a good point, I will admit to it firsthand. However, if you speak your reason as to why you disagree with me and I still don't agree with it, I will explain to you why, and we may come out of it not agreeing with each other in the end. I'm not going to look down on you for it. It isn't meant to tear any of you apart if you disagree. It's just me being honest. Also, I'm laying some other ground rules. For one thing, this will not be The View. In other words, none of us are going to talk over each other just because we disagree with each other. I expect us to be more adult than that. So everyone gets a chance to have their say in the matter. And now that I think about it, I need to debate. I need to and figure out if I want all of you to just hop in as a group or set one of the voice channels to where one person at a time steps in. I think that would probably be better and less chaotic. But But if any of you have any thoughts on that particular idea, please leave your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Now, this isn't meant to be a debate. Well, it sort of is, but when I say not meant to be a debate, I mean this isn't a contest of who's right and who's wrong. This is something that I'm hoping we can all learn from each other. We can all teach each other stuff and whittle out the inaccuracies and the things that end up not being true and focus on the facts that are at hand. And everyone's allowed to have their opinion. And obviously I'm not going to agree with every opinion out there, and not everyone's going to agree with what I have to say, and you know what? I'm okay with that. In fact, if you want to bash me for my thoughts and my opinions and my beliefs, also I'm okay with that. But if it turns out I have people on as a group, I'm laying some ground rules that you guys aren't to bash each other. Not allowed to talk over each other. Not allowed to bash each other. You want to bash me? That's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it. If I can't, then I shouldn't be doing what I'm going to do to begin with. The point is I am deciding to set myself free when it comes to the standards that social media is laying out for the general public. Social media is making it so that there are certain rules or certain things you're not allowed to speak about. I mentioned this when I came to the censorship and everything. Oh, we can't say death or dead. We have to say unalive. No, I'm not bowing down to that. That's just stupid. I'm going to say for what it is. It is stupid. And as far as me expressing beliefs, well, you can't talk about that. That's offensive. I don't care. If I believe it to be the truth, then that's how it's going to be. I will speak it. Well, there's one problem. You could get demonetized. Well, one thing, I'm not popular enough to be monetized on any social platform. And even if I was, I can't let demonetization scare me off from speaking the truth. And I can't be the only one that's sick and tired of this. Aren't all of you sick and tired of it? Aren't all of you sick and tired of feeling like you can't speak your mind as freely? And not just that, how many people do end up speaking their minds, and then they have to backtrack and clarify what they're saying because they know that there's people out there that's going to take what they say wrong? Doesn't that thought feel frustrating to even some of you that aren't content creators but are watching this? That are watching them do that? That's ridiculous. We shouldn't be so thin-skinned. And that's why I want to turn this into a podcast. Not only so that I have a voice that can speak freely, but all of you also, and you don't even have to have the same beliefs that I have. But you better be willing to understand. If we don't agree, I'm not going to pretend to agree just so I don't hurt your feelings. And you don't have to agree with me. My feelings will not be hurt over the matter. They won't. And as far as the demonetization, or I'll never be monetized because I refuse to bow down to the rules of social media, especially when it comes to going against the narrative, well, guess what? I actually have a backdoor plan for payment. It's not a requirement, but it's only if you have a desire to, and there's no shame in not doing it either. And it is where I've got a link to my Venmo account on my YouTube channel, and I'll even post the link in the description of all my videos beyond this point. And with my Venmo account, should any of you have a desire to send any donations, hey, that is wonderful. But at the same time, don't feel pressured. You're not required to. This isn't an obligation. This is just something to do if you have the desire to do it. And if not, that's no big deal. I'm just happy to do these videos. And I'm just happy to be able to take my Heart to Heart series live for all of you. And to give not only myself a voice, but all of you a voice as well. Seriously. I plan on making this to where, oh yeah, we are still to talk and be appropriate. But at the same time, you don't have to take the extra steps to censor yourself on an unnecessary level. That is ridiculous. So, long story short, starting with this video, you'll see the link to the Venmo. Donations are not required, but they are appreciated. Also, I plan on getting a better mic setup by the time I go live for my Heart to Heart podcast. It won't be for another week or so before I do that, and that's okay. Also, since I made the comparison that's going to be like a radio talk show, which I found out, I found out from my friend Beauty Gamer. She had to explain to me what a podcast is, so I didn't even know my idea was turning it into a podcast until just the other day. But there are other people that want in on it. Lil, who, if you are familiar with from some of my Minecraft videos, she wants to be a co-host, for a lack of a better way to put it. She wants to be a co-host for this podcast, and she kind of wants to... This is my way of putting it. If she wants to correct me on this, she can. But she wants to do the whole good cop, bad cop thing, because she knows, even though she agrees with some of the things I say, she knows I can sound harsh at times because I don't sugarcoat things. I say it for what it is. I'm very direct. And she's afraid that some people may take what I say the wrong way, so she wants to have moments where she reiterates what I say, but says it in a nicer way. Lil, if I am misunderstanding your thoughts and your plan on being the co-host, I apologize. Feel free to correct me on it, and I will make a correction video explaining the situation. But not just that, but I have another friend who wants in. His name is Hergon. That's his online Discord name. And he wants to be in on it too. I don't know if he's going to be in every podcast. I don't even know if Lil's going to be able to be in every podcast. I know she wants to be in most of them. But as far as Hergon goes, because he lives very far from me. I live in the U.S. He lives in Poland. So, but for that reason, he's not going to be able to be in every podcast that I know of. If he is, that's great. And even then, I'm not entirely certain if he's going to be able to be in the entire podcast series because I plan on making it maybe 2 or 3 hours long, talking about different subjects. But the fact of the matter is, he wants in on it, and he wants to mention his thoughts and opinions. He just wants everyone to realize that despite the fact that he believes what he's saying is the truth, he is keeping the door open to the fact that he could be wrong. And I respect him a lot for saying that. That's the attitude we should all have, that even when we believe something to be the truth, leave the door open, leave the door ajar to the possibility you could be wrong. Because that's what makes you human in the end. You're not right on everything. Now, he is a little more eccentric in the sense that when I talk about how I don't sugarcoat things, well, he's going to be like that one uncle that will just say it for what it is. He'll be direct. He'll boom it out there. And he will not have a filter. Now, so bear in mind, you're going to hear a lot of things that may go outside your comfort zone, but that's the point of learning. You don't have to agree, but you do have a voice in this live stream. You're free to step in. I will set points in time. I'll announce it on the stream. Like I'll talk a little bit about the subject. Then I'll say, okay, now for everyone that wants to talk about it, whether they agree or disagree or want to put in their 2 cents worth, go to my Discord server and hop into the VC chat. I'll give you the name of the channel once I select it. And then after that, we'll have our talk. I'll let you speak your piece on the matter. And if I do end up interrupting, it isn't because I'm trying to talk over you. It's because sometimes I sometimes get the impression people are done speaking. Rather if there's like a moment of silence or whatnot. And if so, I will apologize and let you continue on. However, the advantage I have, however, that gives that I have over doing the VC chat and Discord is if anyone gets rowdy and starts talking over each other, starts getting angry and things are getting out of hand and they're becoming they're to where they're just not letting anyone speak and they're just being aggressive and troublemaking, I have it in my power to mute those people. I won't mute them because I disagree with them. I won't mute them because they are arguing with me or even bashing me. But if they bash others and they're not letting anyone else talk and they're not letting me talk, then I will mute that person. That's just how it is. There's not this is a way of preventing drama and troublemakers from causing a ruckus in my live stream. So that's my plan right there. And I'm very excited to do it. Not only am I excited to do it, I'm excited that Lil wants to be a co-host and Hergon wants to be a part of it. And you know what? I think even Alderon wants to be a part of it. I think he wants to be a guest every now and then. I don't know if, like Hergon, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to be a guest all the time, but I think he actually wants to be a part of it or be a part of it every now and then, I mean. And that's another thing I'm going to have to get used to is the fact that when I make these heart-to-hearts under normal circumstances, I do the gameplay first. And then I record what I'm going to say afterward. I'm going to have to get used to the gameplay while I talk about these things. And I'm sure I'll get used to it. I feel more lighthearted just opening up to all of you about it. So that's my project. I hope this is a good idea. I hope it goes well. And I hope it makes you all happy that not only do you get to hear these heart-to-heart videos now, but now you have it in your power to set foot in the stream and talk about your opinions on the subject. This is one of the many steps we can take to restoring our freedom of speech and to make it so we fight against the unnecessary censorship and not bow down to the platforms by saying, well, if you're going to go and say these things, we're going to demonetize you. I don't care. Make it so you never pay me. I have a Venmo account for people that have a desire to donate, and they don't have to even donate a cent. I love and care about you all the same. As I already stated, donations are not required, but they are appreciated. But I will still, even if I never get paid a cent, I'm still going to continue doing the things that I'm doing now because I love doing them and I love talking about these things. And that's the video for today, and the subject I wanted to talk about. Um, anyways, I hope this is a good idea. If you guys have any other thoughts and opinions or ideas on how I could handle the live stream, just let me know in the comment section below, and feel free to go to my Discord server called Statton's Mansion. I leave the link in the description of every video. My name is Statton. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember that you are not alone, and you all have yourselves a wonderful day.